Good morning, students. My name is Miss MAARIYA WASEEM from Little Angels High School, Gwalior, and I will be your science teacher for this session. Welcome to our online session. Now I know you might all have been very disappointed that you all are not able to come to school and meet your friends, meet your teachers, but right now we all are facing COVID-19 pandemic situation, which you all are already aware of, and we need to take certain precautions, like we should not go out of our house, be at home, and wash your hands regularly with soap and water, and avoid touching your faces with your hands. And you know what? Rest assured that we all will be meeting really very soon. So, I know you all might not be having your books right now at home. The book that we will be following in this session will be Zoom in Science for Standard 5th, and the topic for this session will be I am taking up reproduction in flowering plants, which is the lesson number 2nd of this book. Now, without wasting any time, let's get started. Now, you know what? When I was a little girl, I was very curious, like the way you all are right now, and I used to always wonder how things are made and how things are coming into existence. So one fine day, I asked my father that how things are made, how are they coming into existence, and he replied that the things are made in the factories, right? Yes, the things are made in the factories, but the non-living things are made in the factories. What about the living things? How are they made and how are they coming into existence? To understand these questions, we will get started with the chapter. Now, if you look around yourself, what do you see? You see different species of plants, different species of animals, and of course, humans. Now, all these things are living things. Yes, and I know you might have already studied in your previous classes that one of the most important characteristic of a living thing is that they're able to reproduce. Yes, what they're able to do? They're able to reproduce. Now again, we are young and we have many questions, and some will be like, how have the different living organisms survived from past so many years? How do new plants grow, and do all plants grow in the same way? And many more questions might be popping inside your head right now, but you all just rest assured, because all the questions have only one answer, and that is reproduction. Now, what is reproduction? What is actually reproduction? What is the meaning of reproduction? Let's find out. What is reproduction? All living things have a limited lifespan and die sooner or later. So they produce young ones like themselves during their lifetime, so that the species may not die and continue to live. Now, this entire process is known as reproduction. Now, there is one very important thing that we need to keep in mind while we are discussing the concept of reproduction, and that is all living things produce their own kind. Like the example given here is, a mango tree will always give rise to a mango tree and never to an apple tree, and in the same way, an apple tree will always give rise to an apple tree and never to a mango tree. Now, let me just take up an example of an animal. Let's say a dog. A dog will always produce a pup and never a kitten, and in the same way, a cat will always produce a kitten and never a pup. Now, you all may come up with many more different examples on your own. Now we have already studied that what is the meaning of reproduction, what is reproduction. Now, one very important thing that we need to find out is, how is reproduction actually taking place? How is reproduction actually happening? Now, reproduction can take place by two methods. One is sexual reproduction and the second is asexual reproduction. Now, asexual reproduction is also known as vegetative reproduction. We say it as vegetative reproduction in the case of plants. Okay. So now this asexual reproduction or vegetative reproduction can be further categorized into two ways. One is natural reproduction and the other is artificial reproduction. Now, natural reproduction can take place by three ways: by the help of roots, by the help of stems, and lastly by the help of leaves. And in the same way, artificial reproduction can take place by the help of stem cutting, by the help of layering, and by the help of grafting. Now we will get into the detail of all these terms that we have used right now, like sexual reproduction, asexual reproduction, natural and artificial reproduction. We will get into detail their definition and many more examples in the upcoming session. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care of yourself. Thank you.